You guys are all doing well. Welcome to the channel. You're watching the channel Modern Renaissance Man. I am Ty Smith. I appreciate you guys all being here, taking your time out of your day to view this content. I know that there's only a certain amount in here that YouTube is not showing right now, but anyway, nevertheless, make sure that you guys do. Wow, that's nice. That's the Ben and Jen edition. Make sure you guys hit that the like button, and if you are using a phone right now, if you double tap the screen, double tapping the screen on the phone, it will also give a little heart, or it'll give like a little like button right there. So again, if you're on the phone, if you double tap the screen, that's what it does. So I'm going to allow a little bit of time to go by and kind of I guess you can call it filibuster the conversation while YouTube notifies people that I'm actually live right now. So again, there's like 21 of you in here. I cannot see any comments yet, and I do not know why. And if you are in here, just let me know that you're in here. Say hello, give a hand gesture, a wave or something like that. Because as of right now, I can't see anything. Just a FYI. All right, there we go. We got Kurt24 in here, Deborah Cook in here. Solomon says we know why. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Who else is in here? YouTube paid trolls. Are you guys in here too? Where are the YouTube paid trolls? Okay, so 3 people. It's interesting because 3 of you guys responded, and they're showing that there's 3 thumbs ups in here, but I don't know if my data that I'm getting in here right now is the same data that you guys are getting on your side, because right now it shows that there's 30 some, well now there's 8 thumbs ups. Donnell Hudson is in the house. Black truck white tree. Ashley Nay, how are you guys all doing? Hope you're all doing well. All right, so we're about almost getting ready to be about 3 minutes in, and I'll get ready to get into it here in a second. So I'll just get ready to go ahead and roll right on into it. So as you guys all see, what's going on, Linda, April Hernandez? Say thanks for the shout out. No problem, Donnell. Renee, hey there. One of my most commenting commenters on my videos. I really do appreciate it. I really, really do. Texas MAGA Mom is in the house. Says afternoon, y'all. Old Clubs is in the house. Good morning, sir. Thanks for everything. No, thank you guys for the support. Thank y'all for watching my videos, supporting the videos, giving the videos thumbs up, and then when you guys share the videos, that helps too. I told you guys I've gotten some emails too from some of you guys that actually told some of your family members or friends or associates, whatever the case may be. Yeah, that they say my friend told me to subscribe to your channel, I enjoy your channel, etc., etc. I don't know if my moderators are in here, but there's nothing wrong with that. Somebody just showed hearts. April Hernandez. I don't know why YouTube want to block that. That's weird. Donnell Travel and VR Channel said, my guy, where's your support thing to give? What do you mean? Are you asking like, oh, I'm live right now, so if you're talking about like the Cash App and everything like that, if my moderators are in here and they got access to it, they usually can post the Cash App, and they it's just the Cash App sign. It's the Cash App sign and Modern Renaissance Man. And then or unless you're talking about the super chat, because I'm live right now, I can't tell you guys where the button is for that, but it should be somewhere on your screen. Kelly is in the house. Says God bless y'all. Donnell again says, yes, your Cash App. Yeah, it's the Cash App sign, and then type in Modern Renaissance Man. I appreciate it and thank you if you're going to be sending something, no matter what it is. Chloe Harris says, hey, love you. Got Dory Levon in the house, says just got here. No problem, Donnell. From Canada is in the house. Lou Allen is in the house. I know y'all, it's shaking like crazy. I got a woman driver. Truck driver says, Trump, let's go. Get the likes up there, folks. Yeah, that's right. Hit that like button. Double tap the screen. Getting ready for football Sunday, Lou said. Kelly Higginson is in the house. Renee, oh, they laughing. Yeah, my wife wanted to take her way on the road to this destination instead of my way, and her way, as y'all can see, is the bouncy, shaky way. I'm all like this in the back, like I'm on a safari or something like that. If my moderators are in here, non-lethal, fatal, Frank Sack, Steve, Pastor Lead Pipe, some of the messages, I cannot see them like y'all can. Oh yeah, so I see what's going on there. Lou Allen, I get what you're saying. I'm all about freedom of speech. I definitely am, right? But YouTube's AI, they will flag cuss words. They will flag what they might consider to be hate speech, whatever like that, and they'll hide y'all comments. So I'm just giving y'all an FYI. It's nothing to do with me. I don't care what you say. It's YouTube's little AI thing that does that. So I'm just giving y'all an FYI. Oh, no big deal. It don't bother me. It bothers YouTube AI. Like somebody made a comment at me and said, man, I love the aggressiveness that you bring and the assertiveness that you bring, and YouTube AI flagged that for being like or inciting violence. YouTube's AI did that, so that's crazy. So anyway, folks, again, I appreciate you guys all being here. I'm gonna go ahead and get right on into this while you guys are here with me. You guys all see that the title says, President Trump versus Vice President Kamala Harris is going to be one of the most historic elections ever. And it's a whole lot of stuff that, you hear different things in elections. Like I was around with, the first President Bush Sr., Bill Clinton, Bush again, well, his son, Bush, Barack Obama. And you hear these, I don't want to call them like catchphrases, whatever, but you hear these points like this being made all the time, where someone would say, this is the most important election. This is the most important election. And almost every election, before I even got involved in politics, every election, people were saying things like this. People were saying like, oh, this is the one. If this don't happen, our country this, our country that. And I get it. It sounds like the same things are being repeated like every election cycle. But in this particular case, you don't hear about somebody's about to be the gosh, y'all, George Bush was the Antichrist. Bill Clinton was the Antichrist. Barack Obama definitely was the Antichrist. And now this particular election is like, I don't hear any church folks saying this. You know what I mean? But what I will say is this. We are in a very unique situation because we got to see both candidates that's on the ballot right now. We got to see both candidates put forth their stuff. And this is what gets me now. I'm just speaking off the top of my head. So y'all, usually I have my stuff laid out. I'm at home. I'm in my studio area. But what we usually always get is the fear mongering. The fear monger. See, the difference is this. Listen to the talking points and different things that Trump says. Listen to what Kamala Harris says. Kamala Harris says things like, if Trump gets in, and if Trump gets in, you hear all these different opponents, the opposite of the right, which is the left. You hear all these points that they're making saying, if Trump gets in, this is going to happen. If Trump gets in, this is going to happen. If Trump gets in, this is going to happen. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. Now, notice what I'm saying. They're saying if he gets in, this is going to happen. Right? He's going to do this. He's going to do that. He's going to put y'all in crates. He's going to ship y'all off. They talk about all these things that Trump is going to do. Well, Trump was the president. Did he do any of those things? Why now? Now, I'll reverse that. Listen to what Trump them are saying about Kamala Harris and what a lot of people on the right, even myself, look what we are saying about Kamala Harris right now. We're saying, look at us now. We are this. We are in inflation. We are right now on the point to where young people that's coming out of college are not able to afford home. We are seeing skyrocketing grocery prices. We're seeing skyrocketing gas prices. We're seeing skyrocketing violence. We see petty on crime right now. So you would rather base your voting decision based off of what they speculated, what they said can happen. It can happen. He's gonna do this. He will do this. He will do that. Versus off of where are you at right now? Some of you right now, and I don't care. Look, you can vote how you want to vote. That's your God-given right. But all I keep on saying, I'm gonna keep on using this analogy. If you are in an abusive relationship, right? You're in an abusive relationship. You're being smacked around, and this goes both ways. This can be any man or any woman. You're being physically abused, emotionally abused, spiritually abused. It doesn't mean verbally abused. Any type of abuse you can think of. If all these things are happening to you right now, but then someone is telling you, hey, if you get into this other relationship, this guy said he's going to put you first. You hear me? Y'all follow me? This man or this woman is promising you that when you get into a relationship with them, they're going to put you first. They're going to make it about you. They want to protect you. They want to make sure that no harm is going to come to you. Now, what would you say to that person? You would say, bro, sir, man, girl, sister, honey child, you need to leave that man. Sir, you need to leave that woman. Look what's going on with y'all relationship right now. You being beat around, you being smacked around, you being verbally abused, you being mentally abused, you being physically abused, you being put down. Look at your circumstances in the relationship that you're in right now. Logically, now I'm just being real, folks, whether you are in here, you're Democrat or you're Republican, it doesn't even matter. Whether you're libertarian, conservative, whatever. You would say, if this is being done to a person, they need to get out of that relationship, period. Even if just get out of a relationship, you need to find somebody else because you are being done wrong. Right? Easy, right? So then why is it so hard for people to see and understand that right now? And that's where you get into the things. I don't know if y'all ever dealt with this. You get into, I call it like a type of a spiritual I'm trying to get your comment to show, because that wasn't a bad comment right there. You have spiritual Stockholm Syndrome, where you are currently being abused, and yet at the same time you're not leaving the one that's abusing you, because for some odd reason you think that you will be able to make it better. You think that they are going to change and they're going to be better, and this person has shown you who they are for 3.5 years. They've abused you for 3.5 years. Now, what's really unique about this though is that you got the chance to have both relationships. That's what makes this. We got a taste of what President Trump did. We get a taste of what Kamala Harris and Joe Biden is doing right now. So you're telling me, based off of what I just said to you guys, you are telling me that between President Trump, President Biden, and Kamala Harris, you're telling me the better of the two, out of the experiences that you've had with both of them, the better of the two is you're going to roll with President Biden. You're going to roll with Kamala Harris. And if you are in here, I look like Chance the Rapper. Who was that? Well, whoever it is, I hope they ain't ugly. So no, but no. If you're rolling with Kamala Harris, and you're in here right now, I wish there was a way I can press a button and bring you up on screen, because I would like to know, why are you choosing her now? I'll raise you this one though. Some of you that are choosing Kamala Harris, and you're saying I'm choosing her because, okay, so we got That's Not Right in here say, yes, Kamala is miles better than Trump. He has a 4th grade vocabulary. I know, right? You're trolling. There is no way you're making it. There is no way you are being serious right now saying that Trump has a 4th grade vocabulary. This and Kamala Harris has what? She has a vocabulary, but is vocabulary salad? Are you serious right now? Again, let's take that since we are using the metaphor of relationships. Would you rather be with an individual who has a 4th grade vocabulary, who treats you right, who puts you first, who makes sure that you are protected, who treats you like the human being that you are? Or would you rather have a person who is very well educated, who speaks big words and giant words, and they treat you like crap? They let people do what they want to you. You got harm coming to your communities. Your gas prices are high. Your food prices are high. Inflation's out of the world. You can't even afford to get a home right now. But it's okay because the other person come on now. Somebody said I chose Kamala Harris because P. Diddy told me to. Oh, you talking about all the celebrities? Yeah. So that's my point. I really think, and I'm saying this not to be I'm not saying this to be condescending on anybody, but a lot of you guys are moved by complete emotions and what TV told you to do, and it's kind of sad. Most of you guys in here, make sure you guys hit the like button right now. If you're on your phone right now, double tap the screen. So, okay, what I was going to do is make the comparison. It's interesting to me that based off of the actions of Trump, listen to what I'm saying. Based off of the actions of President Trump, nobody is telling me based off of his actions why they're not voting for him. And at the same time, based off of the actions of President Biden and Kamala Harris, you're not telling me why you are voting for them. So let's take that into consideration, right? President Trump, almost every time I talk to anybody about President Trump, oh, he's an a-hole. Well, what makes him an a-hole? Well, because he says mean things. Okay. Oh, he talks about people. Okay. Oh, I don't like the way that he's all snarky when he says certain things. Okay. Even when he made the mean tweets. Okay. But how are you being treated? How exactly were you being treated? That's the thing. How are you being treated? Y'all don't like to go there, do y'all? Now, think of both of them as being parents. I'm telling you as a father, I know for a fact that when my sons were little, I did things that they did not like. I said things in a way that they did not like. It might have hurt their feelings, right? But in time, when they grow and they mature, they're able to look back and see, oh yeah, dad was right. Oh yeah, I see why dad did it that way, right? But at that time, I can't stand him. I hate him. He hurt my feelings. I'm mad at him. But at the same time, as a father, my job is not to sit there and be caring about what they feel at that time, because I know that what I'm saying and what I'm doing is leading them in the right path, right? Now, yet, you take some of you new parents today, you take some of you new parents. Oh, I'm gonna let my child freely express themselves. I'm gonna let them do this. Yes, be what you want to. Y'all get what I'm saying? Be what you want to. It doesn't matter. No, there's no such thing as a boy or a girl. It's us and them and this, that's biscuits. You don't need your kids to shoot. You let them do what they want to. No boundaries, no rules. Be free. Be a butterfly. Be what you want. It doesn't matter. Now look at the mentality and the stability of these people now. There's been a huge influx of mental illness among young people. Y'all know how many people we see like in the hospitals, the clinics, all over, and they are a huge number of young people that are all claiming to have these mental illness and everything like that, right? Because people, it's you parents. It's how you're parenting your child. You giving them no structure, no rules, no foundation. Let them speak and do things how they want to. So what I'm saying it for is that's exactly what's going on right now. Let the hypersexualization of children books get into the elementary schools. third, fourth, fifth, sixth grade. Let them be who they want to be. If they want to be a goyle, let them be a. They can't drink, they can't drive, they can't smoke cigarettes, but they can make a decision if they want to get their penis cut off. And if you dare, as a parent, say, I don't want this happening to my child, you're the bad person. Yeah, this is y'all. But yet, oh, Trump's saying mean things. Oh, Trump's an a-hole. Well, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden is nice because they let us do what we want to do, having no idea that is destroying you. It's destroying you. You guys, now look, again, I'm saying this with the utmost, I'm saying this like respectfully. I'm saying it respectfully. You guys as adults, literally let the media trick y'all, deceive y'all into thinking that there was nothing wrong with President Biden mentally. Yes, y'all did. Yes, you did. Oh, somebody just said Trump is disrespectful, but when Biden said, if you don't know if you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black. So check this out. Y'all got no smoke for that, right? Oh yeah. You got no smoke for that. Trump is disrespectful. Give me an example. Because I'll find you all kind disrespectful? Kamala Harris claims that she's black. How insulting it is to a black man like me. Huh? Kamala Harris, you better thank a union member. You better thank a union member for vacation. You better thank a union member for you able to get time off. Then she turns around. Do you not know the sanctity, man? Do you not know that whenever these people do it to you, you can turn around and be on somewhere type of line? She does that, right? Then she'll turn around. Oh, I love you back. Estará siempre en mi corazón de sentir que me capitó matar que ya. She does that. And then she turns around. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. And I'm telling y'all right now, morning is here. And you talk about disrespectful. You mocking black people, you mocking Latino people, you mocking Jamaicans, and you talk about disrespect. When have you ever seen Trump get up there and go, weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. It cometh in the morning. It does, it really does. It cometh in the morning. Let Trump do something like that. I told y'all he was racist. Trump is racist. Look how racist he is. He making fun of black people. And the fact that y'all even go along with Kamala Harris claiming that she black, can I call y'all racist? If you are a white person and you are going along with Kamala Harris claiming that she black, can I call you racist for adopting the white supremacist one blood drop rule? Huh? Disrespectful? Please. Yeah, oh yeah, y'all, you didn't think I was gonna hit you from that angle, did you? But then again, like I said, Biden gets up there and says, you ain't black. Y'all don't have nothing to say to him. He said it to, now, think about this. He didn't just say it to black people, period. Even though we know white people are not black, he said it to them too, because guess what? We got a group of people called independents, right? So if you are a black man and a black woman, and you just trying to look at policies of both sides, President Biden says, screw all that. If you don't know if you're for him or Trump, then you ain't black. So a white man gonna tell us that we ain't black if we're undecided. And you're talking about President Trump is disrespectful. Who cares? I can be disrespectful sometimes. That doesn't mean I'm not a great leader. It doesn't mean I'm not a great father. It doesn't mean I'm not a great husband. It means that at that moment, whatever the subject that we were talking about, I was disrespectful at that time. And y'all on this whole kick, Kamala Harris' dad is not black. And for you to even think that her, you do know Jamaican. You do know Jamaica is not a race, right? My family, my ancestors, my family is from Jamaica. Jamaica is not a race. Jamaica is a nationality, idiots. Is America a race? No. If somebody said to you, American, Matter of fact, I'll raise you one. When we went to when I went to Barcelona, Spain for a Junior Olympics, you know what they said? Are you American? When I would talk, they would say, are you American? They didn't sit there and ask me if I was black or if I was white. So what I'm getting at is this. If somebody was to tell you Kamala Harris' father was born in America, would you just instantly assume that her father was black? Would you assume that he was white? Would you assume that, well, Todd, that's because America is a melting pot? You do know that there are all kinds of races in Jamaica that are born in Jamaica. There's a huge population of Asians, be it Indians, be it Chinese, be it Korean, be it Japanese. There's a huge population of them there. There are black people native to Jamaica that are there in Jamaica. But again, there are white people that were born in Jamaica that live in Jamaica. And yet, the fact that they said Kamala Harris' dad is from Jamaica, y'all instantly assume, oh, well, that definitely makes her black then, don't it? And not only that, the point of saying all this, ladies and gentlemen, is this. It becomes insulting as well because she comes off like she lived and like she can relate to the black experience. She didn't. Kamala Harris went to school from like 0 to like the 6th or 7th grade in America, and then she moved to Canada where she went to school for the remaining of her life before going back to college, period. So this whole notion like she lived the black experience and all this stuff like that is a bunch of BS. But it don't matter because a lot of black folks fall for it. They pull the same exact tricks on black people since the early 1950s, and black people still fall for it. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If I was a Democrat and I knew that strategy worked, I would do the same thing. Why is it that when it comes to people, they want to, you know, speak up to get people to vote, they always bring out the same exact type of folks. There's always some celebrity, always some pop star, always some rap person, always somebody like that. Why aren't they bringing out, I mean, don't get me wrong. I know that there are black people, I've met black people that are Democratic and they are very smart and intelligent. Why not get some of those individuals to go and speak on behalf of the Democratic Party? Now, with the Republican side, I will smash any of them. I'm talking about when I say that, I will smash down on any of them if they did the same exact thing. I even joked around and said, man, Republicans, y'all need to go get some rappers. Y'all need to go get some pop stars. Have them get up there and do it, because apparently that's how you can get black people and black folks. This should be an insult to us, to where the Democrats would even think, well, let me see, how can we keep the black people? No, we can't give them nothing educated. We can't give them no educated black folks. How can we get the black people to vote for us? No, we can't give them nothing that's going to be actually of sound doctrine or anything that makes sense. No, let's not do that. The only thing we need to give these niggas is pop stars. Let's give these niggas rappers. Let's give these niggas, hey, if y'all vote for me, I'm going to legalize weed, because we know that's all you niggas do is smoke weed. See what I'm saying? We don't look at it that way. That's your policy? Your policy? To get niggas to vote for y'all. Let's just give them entertainment and weed. That's all these niggas need. They will continue to vote for us if we just give them that. Y'all know what? Y'all better hope I don't run for office one day, because I'm going to give y'all the same thing. I'm going to try to find some rappers. I'm going to try to find some pop stars. And I'm going to just try to find some weed. Heck, I might even try to say, you know what, y'all, we can just try to legalize crack too while we at it. Because, I mean, you vote for me, I'm going to give y'all crack. I'm going to make it legal. I'll give y'all the pipes like Joe Biden did. I'll give y'all some better pipes. I'll also, you know, I'll throw in some, I'll throw in some Black and Mild. I'll throw in some Swisher Sweet so you can roll your blunts up in that right there. That's what I'll do for the black folks, just so I can get y'all to vote for me. I'll give y'all Sexy Red, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Glorilla. I'll give y'all those people right there that promote disgustedness, that promote some of the most heinous sexual explicit stuff you can ever see and hear. I'll give y'all that, because that's all you niggas worth. Now I know y'all like, Ty. No, that's how this is how I'm taking it when they do stuff like that to us. Yet you got somebody that'll turn around and tell you straight to your face, your communities are trash. Your culture is trash. Your schools are trash. A lot of things y'all do is trash. I can't believe Trump said that about black people. He's so disrespectful. He's so mean. He said that our culture is trash. No, you trash because you didn't let some black people stay in a hotel. You kicked out of some black people out of your tower. Not going and researching yourself and finding out that he didn't just kick out black people. He kicked out white people too. And he kicked out foreign people too. And he kicked out white people and Asians, and he kicked out all kind of people, but all they show you is he put a black family out. Bull crap. That's all they want you to focus on. But again, Yoggers Farm with the $10 super chat right there. I appreciate that, and God bless you for that. I really thank you for that. That's what they do. You get mad at things like that. You get upset at things like that because you get the truth brought to you and you don't like it. And here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, in this election, plain and simple, what do you, if let's just say hypothetically, right? And these are both hypotheticals, these are both possibilities. If Kamala Harris wins, what do you think is going to change? What do you think is going to change? If Kamala Harris wins, what do you think is going to change? Okay, Umicha, Cricky with the $20 super chat. I really appreciate that. God bless you for the for the $20 super chat. I thank you for that. Also got Goldie Scooch with the $5 super chat. God bless you and thank you for that. So I'm glad some of you guys are in here answering. Now look, I'm for it. Some of you guys that are in here right now that you apparently I can see based off of what your comments are right now. I know that you seem to be pro Kamala, which is completely fine. I welcome stuff like that, but at the same time, somebody said Kamala Harris is a reflection of us. I don't know what us you talking about, James. That's you. If Kamala Harris is a reflection of you, I don't even Kamala Harris is a reflection of you? What has Trump done for America? Secured our borders, record low employment, record low of unemployment amongst blacks, gave blacks the most money they've ever gotten to historically black colleges. Trump did that. Barack Obama had 8 years to do it. He didn't do it. Trump offered to come up here to Chicago and clean out our gangs and stuff up here in Chicago through the National Guard. They didn't want that. Trump introduced a platinum plan that was going to be $500 billion to exclusively go to focus on black churches, black communities, help build black communities, give black people these certain type of loans and opportunities to help build the community back up. You remember how we talked about we was once Wall Street, we had Black Wall Street. Well, guess what? Trump was getting ready to give that opportunity, but guess who turned it down? Huh? Guess who shut it down? Programs put in place that if you are a single mom and you want to go to college, he had it to where if you had a relative that was going to babysit your kids, the relatives would get paid to watch their own relative while the single mother went to college for free. Yo, y'all didn't know that, did y'all? Huh? The media kept that from y'all, didn't you? The media kept that from y'all, didn't it? Huh? So what are we talking about? What did he do? Ask all those historically black colleges, what did he do? Huh? Look how it was for our border policy. And don't act like you don't know what's going on with the current state of how things were. Remember what happened with all the what about the prison reform, huh? Prison reform. Why can't you find all the people that Kamala Harris put in prison off of some non-violent marijuana charges, but then she flips and turns around and says she smoked weed? Trump said he don't even drink. He said he don't smoke weed or none of that, but Kamala Harris does. Come on now, come on now. It doesn't even matter. And again, when you say these things, were you better under Trump than you were under Kamala Harris? That's just, you know what, by you answering that, and you can say it's anecdotal, but collectively, as America, we know that collectively as America, Americans are not better under President Biden and Kamala Harris than they were under Trump. So stop it. Don't even sit there and lie like that. Don't even sit there and lie like that. And I think what's pissing a lot of people off is the fact that black people, woo, the work that we've done, the speaking engagements I've gone to, the panels and all that, black people have woke up and things are changing. They're starting to see that there was a bunch of bull crap that they were fed, and the fact that I mean, guys, what? Joy Hunter says felon. Here go the talking points. Joy said he has sexually assaulted women allegedly. Allegedly. Huh? Allegedly. But I'll raise you one. Allegedly, right? President Trump assaulted women. You need to be more specific. Allegedly, right? I'll raise you one. What about President Biden's daughter with the diary, huh? Huh? Well, oh no, okay. Well, you tell that's just you tell me which is worse. Come on. President Biden's daughter in a shower with Winky Winky in her face. She wrote that in her diary. At least President Trump, if alleged, let's say this. If Trump did that allegedly to grown women, President Biden is with a little girl, his daughter. What man does, what grown man showers with his daughter at any age? And why isn't Trump in jail if he did this? Huh? Why isn't he in jail? And you can go and Google this right now. Go look at the woman who came out against President Biden of him sexually assaulting her. Why that story get pushed under? Nothing. And it's so amazing that all these stories all of a sudden are starting to come out right now because Trump is running. You should know, your ears should go up when all these different entities, all these different outlets all of a sudden want to try to come at Trump. I got some on Trump. Hey, when Trump assaulted me 30 years ago, I was standing up. He started rubbing on my chest. He started rubbing the sides, and then you know what happened? Him and Epstein were smiling while he was doing that. This happened in 1993 at this particular house when Epstein didn't even own that property until like 1996. And what you don't know is that that crazy chick, whatever her name is, like, oh, when I win, I'm gonna buy you a house. Come on now. You do know that's being appealed, right? I know they don't. I know the news not gonna show y'all that. It's being appealed. So I find it interesting that when you bring up what's going on right now, that's what you guys like to do. You like to say, Trump did this, Trump did that. Stuff y'all talking about who knows how many years ago, right? But I'm talking about what about now? See, I love this. Let me take y'all down the road right here. I love it when y'all get all pissed off when black people start saying slavery. Oh, no, don't do it. Nope, shut up. Y'all hate when black people go, y'all, America was built off the backs of black people. You hate it when black people go, slavery, look what y'all did to us. You hate when black people go, we want our reparations. You hate when black people say things like, we want equality. You hate when black people say things like, we can't even get up in the world because of discrimination. You hate when black people say things like, y'all purposely put this stuff here. You hate when black people say, look what y'all white people did. You hate when they do that. You say, look, that's not where we are right now. We are past that. We've moved beyond. Y'all want to throw that out there real quick. But then yet you want to turn around. Trump did this 20 years ago. Trump did this 30 years ago. Look what Trump did 40 years ago. Look what Trump did 20 years ago. But what about what's happening right now? Now, I'm only throwing it out there because most people that follow my channel, you know that I don't agree with that nonsense. I don't like when people try to throw up slavery and it was built, because I always say, what about what's going on with us right now? Black people couldn't get jobs. We couldn't even work. We couldn't even work. We couldn't even go to the same schools. Rosa Parks had to sit in the back. Look what we went through. Yeah, but we're not there right now. That's what I tell people all the time. We're not there right now. So my question to you is, say what you want about what President Biden did way back in the past, right? Say what you want to about what Trump did in the past. Say what you want to about it, but the question is this: what about now? What about now? What's going on now? What are they doing right now? How is your life right now? Some of you that are, some of you that are major supporters of Kamala Harris, I ask you the same question. How is your life? How is your life right now? Huh? How is your life right now? Because if that none of you that support the policies that are in place right now under Kamala Harris and President Biden, none of y'all should be complaining about anything. You love the state that all, now that rest assured, I'm saying all Americans. You want the best for all Americans. All Americans saying we're not heading the right direction. I mean, majority of Americans say we are not in a good place right now. This is Democrats and Republicans and independents. Collectively, everybody's saying we are not in a good place right now. We're heading in the wrong direction. Are you listening to me? America voted overwhelmingly that currently right now, we as Americans are heading in the wrong direction. And yet, who is in power right now with us heading in that wrong direction? It's President Biden and Kamala Harris. So, should Kamala Harris win again, and you say things are going to get worse, we kind of are in the worst right now. We're in the worst right now. And if it gets worse than this, I don't want to hear one complaint. I don't want to hear nothing about my son just graduated with his degree in African basket weaving and studies and he can't get a job. He's living with us. Oh, my son just, I don't want to hear not one complaint. Oh my God, the illegals have made it to the suburbs now. I love that. Some of y'all in here, y'all, especially you white, snow cone color hair, social justice warrior, jellyback, sissified, entitled white liberals. Y'all the worst. Because y'all do all this talking and virtue signaling, and yet at the same time, not one black person, not one immigrant, not one illegal is living in y'all house. Not one. Up here in Chicago, Naperville, yes, I'm hating on y'all. Wambasi, hating on y'all. Y'all do that. America should be a place for all to come to and have opportunity. It should not matter that we did it. We shouldn't be doing this. We should open our doors to all of those who are trying to escape to a better life. Well, we know that Naperville and Wambasi is some of the most richest people in the Chicago region. I don't see y'all letting neither, y'all have not, y'all got big houses. We got big houses up here, folks. I did not see you guys let one immigrant, one undocumented migrant, one documented migrant. I did not see y'all let one of them in y'all homes. Not one. Y'all got 7, 8, 9 bedroom houses with 4 bathrooms in it, a 4-car garage. I don't see y'all even letting the immigrants even stay in y'all garage. Y'all garages are the size of people's homes. But y'all do all that talking because you know that they're not going to send them to y'all neighborhoods. They're going to send them straight to the disenfranchised, the downtrodden black folk. And guess what's going to happen, black people? We are going to be talking and complaining about the same things that we've been complaining about for the last 20 years. We can't get ahead. Look at our schools. Look how disenfranchised we are. We can't even do this. We can't do that. Look at our neighborhoods. Look at that. We don't even got an updated window. The other day, my son thought that he was eating Nabisco, shredded wheat, and he was eating asbestos. I thought my daughter was eating a fruit roll-up. She was eating lead paint. And yet at the same time, these people are these illegals, these asylum seekers. They are being deliberately sent to those neighborhoods. Joy Hunter, she says, I'm black and I'm great. I am too. Very well. In the 1 percentile. Right? But I came from the very thing that people are complaining about where we at right now. So what good does that do? It's anecdotal. Who cares if you and I are great when collectively we are not great? So good for you to say that. Screw all the rest of you niggas. Long as you great, you good though, right? Long as you good. Everything else, who cares about the rest of our brothers and sisters? Now, I can take that higher and say the same thing in regards to us Americans. If you are an American and you're doing good here in America, and you're doing good on a social economic status, and you say, I don't care about everybody else as long as I'm good. Wow. That says a lot about you. That says a lot about you. So thank you thank you, Joy, for letting us know that. What is up with these Joys lately? Like these Joy Bear, Joy Reed, and now you. These Joys, y'all kind of crazy. And what an attitude to have. So if that's the case, Joy, you shouldn't even be in here speaking on no issues regarding black people or nothing like that at all. You know, you shouldn't be in here just saying nothing, Joy, because it doesn't pertain to you. Since you seem to not care about, you know, how our fellow American brothers and sisters are doing. I guess, you know, hey, look, long as you good, hey, who cares, right? Make sure, guys, again, that y'all double tap the screen. That way it will give this video a thumbs up. If you are on your computer, wow. If you are, I'm gonna just hold this. If you are on your computer or something like that, make sure you hit the like button. That way this content can help get pushed out in the YouTube algorithm. It also helps my content like this to consistently be recommended to you. When I do live videos, you should get notified. So hopefully YouTube can keep that thing going like that. So anyway, folks, honestly, somebody wants to know what my personal opinion is on this. My personal opinion on this is this. I think that the media, and I don't care if it's coming from Fox News or whatever, I think the media is manipulating this stuff so much that they want us all to think that this race is close, which it makes absolutely no. You know what? Even if President Biden was running again, I would still just say to myself, there's no way this race is close. But you got Kamala Harris, who nobody picked. This is what gets me about y'all, that actually y'all don't even know Kamala Harris. Y'all don't even know what she's done. She's the most incompetent vice president that's ever been in the White House, period. Go back and look at any of her old videos. Y'all didn't even pick Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris was given to you. Kamala Harris is the equivalent of an awesome preview, but it's a terrible movie. That's what it is. Y'all can't. Look at the oh my God, there's no way. Go look at her interviews. See, again, it's going to show that you have Stockholm Syndrome. People that watch my channel, y'all know I called out Trump on a bunch of stuff. I don't care about Trump being rude. I don't care about Trump calling somebody a name. But when Trump says something to do something that I disagree with, I let it be known. For example, what did Trump do? We have therapeutics out.
It's good. It's going to help with the Fauci, ouchie, hokey pokey clot shot. It's wonderful. People said it has never been done. I was able to do it within a year. It usually takes 5 to 8 years for something like this to come out. I did it sooner. We did it sooner. Let's get the therapeutics out there. They're going to work. They're wonderful.
I said absolutely not. I don't care what you say, Trump. I am not getting no Fauci, ouchie, hokey pokey clot shot. It has not been studied. Being in medicine, we know those things have to be studied and tested and retested. They have to have a great specificity. And if they don't have that, then we're not taking it. But I told y'all, those of you that got the Fauci, ouchie, hokey pokey clot shot, you were the test. I've sent out over 7,000 religious exemptions in regards to people not having to take the Fauci, ouchie, hokey pokey clot shot, and all of them got approved. So no, I don't agree. Trump can come out right. I will argue Trump up and down right now, saying, Trump, I don't care what you say. That Fauci, ouchie, hokey pokey clot shot, no, you're wrong on that. People have died off of that. Myocarditis, pericarditis. Gosh, new cancers came up. They called it like speed cancer, quick cancer. Popped out of nowhere. So absolutely not. I don't agree with everything Trump says to do, and I will argue him up and down on this. I don't care. So what am I saying this for? It's about the truth. But y'all gonna sit there and tell me, you're gonna tell me that you watched Kamala Harris interviews and you looked at that and said, oh my God, she answered it right. You asked President Trump, what are you gonna do to fix the economy? President Trump says, we're going to bring jobs back over here. We're going to drill over here. And when we drill over here, energy prices are going to be so low. There's going to be more money in your pocket. You will be able to afford a home. We're going to create these taxes and these tariffs and all this. If they don't do X, Y, Z, if they don't do business over here in America, and that is an American company, we are going to tax the heck out of them to bring that money back to America. Kamala Harris, what are you going to do to fix the economy? We got to charge the rich, okay? Okay. We gotta charge the rich because the rich has all the money, and they have a lot of it. they have a lot of money. So food prices are high. I once got high, but I do know that after the high, it has to come down. It has to come down. It has to come down. So rich people, we're going to tax the people, the millionaires, the billionaires. We're going to tax them because it's all the billionaires and the millionaires. They're all Trump's friends. All the millionaires and the billionaires are Trump's friend, and they need to pay their fair share. I don't have billionaire friends like Oprah Winfrey. I don't have billionaire friends like Tyler Perry. I don't have billionaire friends like Jay-Z and Beyonce. Okay? I don't have billionaire friends like and millionaire friends like Cardi B. I don't have millionaire friends like P. Diddy. I don't have millionaire friends like Glorilla. I don't have millionaire friends like Meg Thee Stallion. I don't have millionaire friends like Usher. I don't have millionaire friends like Lizzo. Okay? Yeah. What sense does that make to you? What sense does that make to you? Kamala, they asking her straight up, how are you going to fix the economy and what are those strategies that you're going to do? On my first day in office, I'm going to bring all of those concerns, and they need to be addressed because I grew up in a middle class home, okay? My mom, who was a pure blood Indian, raised me as a black child. Y'all see that devil try to come out and make my video fall again? Kamala Harris says, my mom raised me as a black child because being Indian, she know what it is to raise a black child. Oh my God. Kamala Harris' dad is not black. He didn't grow up in black culture. Kamala Harris' mom is Indian. She don't know nothing about black culture. So how in the world can you raise your child to be black when you have no experience or anything with black culture? And folks, y'all, how do y'all fall for, you know what? I would ask, how do y'all fall for this? And yet at the same time, I'm just being honest. My phone did not look. My phone stand did not like the fact that I was doing Kamala Harris. It couldn't even take me no more. The phone just like, look, bruh, stop. I'm about to fall and die. But I really do look at this, and I look at a lot of things as a whole overall psychological psyops. How can you possibly? I just tell y'all straight up now, and you can take it how you want to. I don't mean this with bad intentions, but those of you that are voting for Kamala Harris, there are so many different mindsets that are voting for Kamala Harris that it lets me know a lot about y'all. Some of y'all are naive. Some of y'all are just voting for her because you don't like Trump. Some of you are just easily manipulated by media. Some of you voting for Kamala Harris because your friends are, you don't want the pressure. You feel like you're in with the in crowd. For the past 3.5 years, guys, I probably went to at least 200 to 300 different speaking events. And I rarely come across anybody that can give me a real legit reason why they are voting for Kamala Harris. I'm sorry, Miss Joy. You shouldn't even be saying anything else. You showed your cards, sister. You played your cards when you did that, Joy. That's kind of concerning. But you know what, Joy? When I think about it though, when you made the comment just saying like how you are good, when you said that you are good, Joy, that's definitely a Democratic mindset. Democratic mindset is I need to do what I need to do to get these niggas to vote for me. And then I'm going to drop y'all like a bad habit. And then my life is going to be good while black people are still going to be sitting back complaining. Yeah, that's exactly what and so Joy, it makes sense. I mean, why wouldn't you do that if your mindset is like, why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you think that? But no, seriously, Joy, right now, can you even conjure up? Oh, you said, what am I doing? I'm glad you asked. I'm so glad you asked, Joy. Almost every weekend, especially on Saturday, for the past 5 years, I'm at a Boys and Girls Club. I'm at a Big Brother Little Sister. I'm at a YES program that stands for Youth Excelling in Scholastics. Homework Hangout, The Outer Limits, Church youth groups, My own mentees. I got a group of mentees, 50 of them right now that I personally deal with every single day. Being a director over multiple clinics between Chicago and St. Louis. Raised my 2 sons already that are 22 and 20, been married 23 years, got a lucrative career, right? And what do I decide to do with my free time? Make sure that we are educated, making sure that we are smart enough, making sure that we are critically thinking, bringing these kids up, letting these young folks stay over my house, educating their parents, helping me and my wife. My wife is in here right now. Me and my wife getting these kids' mom who barely got high school educations to get their high school diploma, getting them into 2-year programs where they becoming nail techs, doing hair. Our young men, helping them get into, or look it up, Homework Hangout. Look up Homework Hangout right now. Look what we got going on at Homework Hangout. We got things to where we have setting these people up with apprenticeships, welding, plumbing, electricians at Homework Hangout, which is a program that I came up in when I was a kid. And you say, what am I doing? Please, you don't want to go down that road. One thing that I'm not doing is standing on top of a mountain going, look at me. I'm better than the rest of you niggas. I made it out of the ghetto and I'm better than you niggas. Long as I'm good, I don't care about the rest of you niggas. I'm going to vote for the party that's going to keep you rest of you niggas down because I made it up here and that party supports me being up here. And because this party makes me feel good about being up here, I'm going to act like them and don't care about the rest of you niggas down there. Stay down there, niggas. Yeah, you didn't do that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Don't try to switch it around, Joy. That's exactly what you did. So yeah. And you were saying, what do I do? What now? And now I do YouTube, where I'm able to hit people on a large scale with the knowledge, with the wisdom, with the tools, with what I was blessed with. Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing. You can look some of these things up. If some of my young folks that are age 18 and over, if they put videos on, because none of my young people that are 18 and under, none of them got social media. They signed personal contracts with me. Their moms, most of them are mothers, they signed personal contracts with me. They have no phone. They have no computer in their rooms. If they do have a computer, it's in the main room where everybody can see. My young folks are not on anything like that. They're critically thinking. I'm encouraging them to become good mothers, good fathers, getting good jobs, encouraging the relationship. This is what I do personally. I coach them along the way. Babe, when we first started this, what was this? 2005, right? Yeah. It was 50, right? Okay, yeah. So when we did this, our first 50, out of those 50, what was it? 35 of them? 35 of them went off to college. The other 15 went off into apprenticeship. Did you know that over half of them right now are married, got kids, got homes? In one of my house in Florida, okay? My house in Florida. One of my young people who became a construction owner of a company, he built our deck for us, no charge. Joseph, see I can just fire these off? Joseph Creeth, he's an accountant. Guess who does my taxes? Guess who mentored these young folks? See what I'm saying? That's the blessing. You do things for these people, and I don't ask them for nothing. I want the best for them. And they coming back and don't worry about it, Mr. Ty. I'll build your deck. Mr. Ty, I'll get your taxes. Mr. Ty, you know that I'm a mechanical tech, right? Ty, Mr. Ty, hey, I'll do your brakes for you. I'll change the oil for you free of charge, Mr. Ty, because what are you talking about? That's the real blessing right there. But I'll be darned if I'm going to sit back and try to trick them and deceive them into voting either way. I teach them, look at both candidates, look at policy, look at one is saying, and vote that way. Because trust me, it's a good chance that a lot of my mentors who are grown-ups right now, it's a good chance that none of them are going to, that some of them are like, Mr. Ty, I don't know enough about this right now. Some of them are like me. When I first started in this, I didn't vote until 2020. First time ever voting, because all I focused on and all I cared about was my family, was the community, right? Some of them are like that now, and I don't hate them for that. That's on them. That's their choice. But guess what? They know how to look at both candidates and make a critical decision in what's going to benefit them. They looked at what has been happening to them in their lives. We've been lied to. The pastors have lied to a lot of us because they pimp us the same way that these politicians do. Fake role models have lied to us because they pimp us the same way these folks do. They do it for a check. They don't do it for the love. And yet, all these young people, you know how, you just don't know. You have no idea. And I love this. I absolutely love it. So when you say, what do I do? You just got a fraction of that. You don't know about the late phone calls. You don't know about the, can you come and pick me up? You don't know about the, my mom is going crazy. She's trying to harm us. Can you come and get us? Can we just stay at your house for the night, Mr. Ty? Me and my wife go pick them up, bring them to our house. Yeah, go sleep, y'all. Go pick one of the rooms you want to sleep in. Don't worry about it. Get up in the morning. My wife takes them to school. This is us. Do it now. All day long. You know how viral and how much more people I would have on my channel if I wanted to display that and show that, but I don't do that. You want to know why? Because I don't do it for the clout. I don't do it so people can look at me and, oh, look what time. No, I do it because of the love that I have for my fellow American brothers and sisters. And Adam, let's just say this. I'm just throwing your number out there, okay? If there was 100 people that me and my wife do this for, 60 of them are all black. The rest of them, Latino, white. So it's not just only black people that I'm doing this for. So if I was to show this stuff on my YouTube channel, my channel would probably just explode and take off, but I don't do it for that. I don't care about that. Because it'll seem like I'm only doing it to say, look at me, look what I'm doing. I don't do it for that. I don't care. I do it because I know I was in those positions where those people was. I was walking around Chicago, picking up cans, turning it in for money to get some bread and some possibly a stick of bologna so me and my brothers can have something to eat. I know what it's like to starve. So now that God has blessed me to go through school and do the things that I'm doing right now, I can't help but to give that love back. I can't help but to give these kids the tool, the knowledge, and give them guidance on how they can get out of that predicament too. And we are doing great. But I don't have to display that because my blessing is not going to come. See what I'm saying? The Bible clearly says things like that. If you do things and you try to do things to show it off in front of man, you got your reward. He said, but that what you do in secretly, God will reward you openly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So no, I want to be blessed of God. I want to be blessed of him and what I'm doing for them. And the thing is, Jesus did the same exact thing. When Jesus came along, Jesus came and what did he do? He started helping people. He started teaching. He started showing them the truth. He started encouraging them to the truth. He healed people, right? And what would Jesus do most of the time? Don't go and tell nobody. He didn't do it for that, but guess what ended up happening? People started going out and saying, hey, this Jesus guy, look what he did. Hey, this Jesus guy, look what he did. Look at this. And everybody like, who is he? Jesus. Let's go see what this guy's about. My channel on YouTube took off simply because of some reaction videos, simply because I'm talking and giving wisdom, simply because I'm talking about how people can get past their depression. We sat there and talked the person out of suicide on this channel one night, and that person is still on my channel. And I talk to him personally all the time. He is doing great. And he has a wife right now. So right there in real time on YouTube, they got to see it, right? Now people go out and spread it. Have you checked out Modern Renaissance, man? Look what goes on this channel. Look all this different stuff that this guy is doing. Not me going around beating my chest. See what I'm saying? And that's my point. When I see things like that, and when you hear things like this, that's the reason why I'm so passionate about doing what I do. That's the reason why I'm saying somebody is saying with their mouth what they want to do, but their actions is showing otherwise. Versus somebody actually is doing the actions of that, if you get my drift. Anyway, folks, you got to get ready to get out of here. I appreciate y'all all being here. Make sure before y'all get out of here that y'all hit that like button if you would, please. All right. Appreciate all the super chats and all that good stuff, folks. We will do this again, I promise. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.